Welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is that the False Sun crew have made their way to Cogston after picking up an ally who could get them through the blockade. And get them through the blockade she did. Making a promise to return back to her friend, the Commodore of the blockade, within a week. And there they had finally made their way to Cogston and docked not far from the eastern gate. Cogston is surrounded by walls and, more importantly, by mist, which has been noted that those who wander it end up right back where they started at best, or don't return at worst. So, False Sun Crew, as you're walking down the gangplank onto the abandoned dock outside of town, the snow starts to pick up, or the snow starts to fall a bit harder as the wind picks up, bringing a chill. What do you do?
Everyone huddle up. It's too cold out here.
Levere's gonna go into his room and put on some spare clothes, like on top of his other clothes.
Alright.
Katya.
Levere has to bundle up because he's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Levere's cold-blooded, and I haven't gotten the Ring of Warmth yet.
Yeah.
Or Ring of Frost Protection, I guess.
I was just gonna kind of just wrap her tails a little more around herself.
Alright.
That is adorable.
Nice.
I'm just going to try, instruct my, my the ones that are currently not working, my retainers, to just kind of, huddle close to me.
They're currently tying the ship down, making sure everything is good, and also feeding the pets, because it is early. It's almost 6 o'clock.
Oh, speaking, I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna put on my raccoon backpack.
Okay.
Katya rolled a
Shiny.
dirty 20 for a nature check on the storm.
The storm looks like it's going to be pretty bad. With the way the wind is picking up, it's probably going to get so bad that within an hour or so, you're probably not even going to be able to see in front of you.
This storm looks real bad, and I've seen a fair bit of storms. I think we should all huddle up in the ship till it passes.
How long could it take for it to pass?
Can Katya tell with that nature check?
Considering it could be anywhere from a day to a week, especially since tomorrow is the solstice, the darkest day of the year. This is when the weather tends to get its worst.
Could be a day, could be more. But within an hour, we won't be able to see our noses in front of our faces.
Well, we're not gonna be able to see much in the mist anyway.
Well, you are captain.
Oh, I know. Levere, bolts back into his room.
Yeah?
And he comes back out with the compass.
Hell yeah!
We can use this. fuck. I need to spend a short rest at reattuning to this.
Well, by the end of a short rest, the storm will already be here. Are you going to do a short rest now, or try to do it in the...
Catcha. You have you ever been to Cogston, or you know what it looks like or anything? Does she, DM?
Yeah. Do I get to decide that, or is that something you should decide?
I'd say that's something you get to decide. It would have probably been about, like, 30-ish years ago.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. I'll say she's been there, but, like, not in a long-ass time.
Yeah. It was, it's a fairly big town with it's a foundry town where their main export was bronze, and they had a beautiful clock tower in the center with faces that could be with 4 clock faces all in perfect sync with each other that could be seen from anywhere in town. And the northern part is a field that had that on the far north end was their mines, which were operated. Actually, I'll say you probably didn't explore the mines, but you know that they do mine bronze, or well, I guess they mine copper and iron. I believe that's what makes bronze.
Bronze?
So.
No, it's copper and tin.
Copper and tin, yes.
And also some other. They
Trace.
also tend to put in others just to like mess with the properties just a little bit. You know, just some aluminum, some manganese.
Yeah.
Little
Which
bit
one's what's brass
arsenic.
again?
I think
Brass has something else in
brass is copper and
This is
nickel.
copper
What is
and
brass?
zinc.
Zinc?
Copper and zinc.
Zinc. Okay.
Okay. But yeah,
Maybe
they
that's harder than
zinc.
zinc's not a very hard metal.
yeah, but they but you know, Cogston was a mining / foundry town. Their main export was copper, tin, and more importantly, bronze.
And also probably a lot of gears.
So yeah, that's what you'd know.
Hmm.
All right, Katya. I need you. I take her hand and I put the compass in it, and I put her other hand over the top of it because it's very important. It is a very important item to us.
Is it?
What do you want me to do with this?
I need you to attune to this, and then after you're attuned to it, I need you to focus really hard on Cogston.
Alright, the storm will be pretty bad by then.
Well, okay, we can stay on the ship for the day, but if the storm lasts beyond that, we'll have to venture out.
That sounds like a good compromise.
Well, unless it keeps getting worse.
Well, we'll have a day to prepare.
Rasia.
If it keeps
know
getting
too
worse,
about
I'll just-
snowstorms. We might. I think we could slip together enough supplies for like 2 days in the storm, maybe, if it lasts long time.
Well, if it gets too bad, I'll just have to piggyback on Rasia.
Rasia, as they're talking and you're looking over the side of the ship towards the docks, you notice a lone reddish orange leaf fluttering by in the wind towards the town, towards the Cogston wall, the part that's not obscured by mist.
How tall is the wall, by the way?
That's unusual.
About 20 feet tall.
That's very unusual. I don't know why there's a leaf there. It's
Are
red.
there any trees nearby?
No. It's
Now,
just-
I don't know about all of you, but I think there's something hinky going on with that mist.
I
No, 500%.
yeah.
It's kind of why I'm having Reja attuned to the compass. Oh, Reja.
Hmm?
During the short, or not Reja, Katya. Katya, during the short rest while you're attuning to the compass, this is a compass of desire. An ornate compass carved of blue ivory and adorned with golden engravings of the sea. The needle is made of some sort of alexandrite and spins at random speeds when not in use. With a clear mind and determination, it can point to whatever it is you seek. Once per day when attuned, the user can make an intelligence or wisdom check to cast locate object, person, or item in a 30-mile radius for 4 hours. The check is to see how clear of a picture the person can imagine determines how accurate the compass is. We tricked a Yanti abomination for this.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. I will guard it carefully.
Yeah. Our old captain, Reja's old character, used minor illusion to make the guy think that we gave him back the compass, when in actuality it was a rock. And then
That
after we,
entire
Let's see
section
the
did
clever.
not go well for us.
Oh,
it did not, but it ended beautifully.
and
Because how it ended was after we got a certain radius outside of him, because he was like, if you just give us the compass, we'll let you go. Because they'd already beaten us up a little bit by
yeah,
then.
and that was a nat
he-
20 on the
we-
captain's part, on the captain's persuasion to negotiate that.
Yeah, so we give him
welcome.
the compass, and we book it out of there. And then after we get a certain distance away, we just hear screaming. Angry screaming. So we hop in our wagon and we tell the camels to book it.
And then y'all met the Yanti again. Last time y'all were in the desert.
Yes, and then we swiftly killed them because we are very much higher level than we were back then.
Except for Left Snake, who found a different path in life.
Left Snake has found a different path in a pet store on the ocean.
I still kind of wish I had bought Left Snake.
I don't know if it would have turned out very well. It might
There
have
was a
ended-
snake that had 100 mage hands.
That's
Everything turns out well with that.
Yes, but it hates one of our players with a passion.
Yeah, but like so does Sushi on some level.
Yeah, but like, with
So do
sushi,
we all.
sushi and Corvus, it's more like that sibling kind of hate, where you're just like, you get on my nerves, but I still like you a bit. Left Snake loathes Corvus.
Just because she did like 5 nat 1s in a row doesn't.
Just because Corvus fucked up so many animal handling checks.
It was horrible.
We call it Left Snake because there was 2 snakes, one on the left, one on the right.
Yeah.
Corvus tried to
And
befriend it.
also to make the left shark joke.
That's how long
Anyway.
ago it was.
It wasn't that long ago.
It was 3 years ago.
Yeah, but like left shark's like 2015, I think.
Really? Anywho. So, y'all are waiting an hour to attune?
Left Shark was 2018. So like 5
Okay.
years. So yeah, taking a short
That makes
rest
more
so
sense.
you can attune to the compass, and then you can make the check tomorrow when we see if the storm has passed. If it hasn't, Levere's gonna wear all the clothes that he can, and he's gonna hop on Reja's back so she can wrap him in her tails.
Reisha's cloak is also made of fur.
As,
Yeah, well, you're made of fur.
Yep.
As y'all are taking the short rest, are y'all inside the ship or on the deck of the ship?
Lavir's in his room, where he has a bed that has blankets.
Okay.
He over the course of the last month and a half of him being captain, he has had to get used to sleeping in a bed on the sea instead of a hammock.
All right. So, as y'all are... So is anyone on the deck of the ship?
I'm on the deck of the ship.
All right. As the snow begins to pick up and it becomes more and more obscured, everything beyond the ship becomes more and more obscured by the blizzard, you hear a doom, 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 footsteps on the gangplank.
Hail, traveler.
You see the silhouette of some kind of humanoid standing right at the edge of the gangplank, right at the top of the gangplank, 1 foot away from, 1 footstep away from the ship. But he seems to have stopped. It says, "Hello there. I couldn't help it.
How goes it?
I don't think it was creepy, but I've been watching you for the last few minutes."
I'm going to be honest, people have been watching us for several months. It's not that surprising.
Oh, well, that does tend to happen. So, what brings you around these parts? May I come on board?
Well, I'm not the captain, so I can't give official permission, but I will allow it.
Takes one footstep on board and then another, and walks into view. He is a human, with a sort of dark brown hair that's sort of low cut and a bit shaven on the sides. He's got some fairly pale skin, and is smiling. The kind of smile where you have to close your eyes to really get it. The kind that really shows the teeth. No fangs, since I figured you were going to ask. He is wearing...
You did mention pale skin.
Yeah, I know. But he is wearing some cotton shorts and some elbow-length sleeves of a sort of a red shirt. And most notably, he's wearing a vest. Purple. With gold embroidery.
See, he's not a vampire, he's just Canadian.
He's a merchant.
I am a merchant.
Katya would like to run up there to join him if she was able to hear the stomping around above deck.
Probably would have.
Yeah, okay, well then Katya runs up there.
Lavir's looking out through his window.
Yeah.
Thick porthole window.
And,
Yeah, the window and the door. Just because.
I'm gonna roll insights to
cold.
see what's up with this dude.
Alright.
Lavir needs a footstool.
So...
21.
Oh, who's
Doesn't have a
echoing?
coat.
Okay. So...
Someone.
I can't help but notice that you docked here in a place that most people tend to avoid. I was wondering if you are... you seem to be seasoned. I see many great things upon your persons. Would you be able...
I got a 21 on insight to get a read on this dude.
What you can read is he's a salesman. Not a salesman, a salesman. You know, not the kind... He gives off the kind of vibes of a used car salesman. You know the kind. Of a mattress salesman. Says...
Doesn't give up until they bully you into buying something.
Aha! So, I was wondering if you could help me out of a bit of a predicament.
What sort of predicament?
Well, you see, something of mine. Well, something that was to be transported to me so that I could exchange for money, as one does. I believe it is called selling. Was intercepted and taken. And he
So-
gestures to the general direction that the Cogston wall was. You can't see it through the blizzard.
You are, sir, I'm sure you're aware as much as we are that this place is not safe. People come here and don't come back for a long time. How do you find yourself in this place?
Oh, my dear kitten, I'm a salesman. I come and go as I please.
Little boy, I am 54 years old. I am no kitten.
Adorable.
Call me a kitten like that again, and your head will be on the sea floor.
His expression does not change, but he turns to you and says, "Oh, I am terribly sorry if I was off-putting to you. I've been trying to work on my social skills. I've been taking classes, as it were. You see, trying to communicate certain ideas with people is great for business. And I seem to be somewhat lacking in that particular aspect. But I am working on it."
Livier comes out onto the deck wearing probably a bunch of honestly,
Got, like,
it's
scarves and things like the wraps.
it's
and
probably
stuff,
a
just-
bunch of Varen's old clothes.
Like the
a coat that's way too long for him, just kind of
Yeah.
dragging along the deck.
He's just gonna wander out too. Long sleeves, pants.
Mr.
Bundled a little
Salesman, do
bit.
you have a coat
I do. Yeah.
or ring of not cold?
Unfortunately, I don't have that at the moment. I could get one if you gave me some time, but it won't be for a few months. I, unfortunately, have no intention of leaving this island until I get what is mine.
I have a feeling that we
Understandable.
will find some
So-
other accommodation within a few months.
Let me try and understand your situation, guy. You came here with cargo, you sent people into the city, they haven't come back.
No,
and you
I'm-
want help retrieving your wares.
No, I think you're misunderstanding. You see, I had cargo that was being shipped to me, but unfortunately it was stolen by some ne'er-do-wells who then entered the city, and I've been here ever since trying to find someone to get it back.
How did you get here?
I
Where is
already
your
told
ship?
I already told you, I'm a merchant. I come and go as I please.
You are dodging my question.
I answered it
Hey.
truthfully.
Catcha. Merchants have their ways.
Yeah, but it's not like they're universal ways. They just each keep doing
I just
dumb
think it's
shit,
very
and it ends
strange.
up working for some of them.
For some dude
Anyway.
to suddenly appear out of the snow fog.
He probably has like a magic ring or something. It's the try not to get on his.
It is
bad-
warmer
bad
on the,
side.
it is warmer in the wall. If you would rather talk there, I can lead the way.
Lavir, why were we here?
Because Mal marked Cogston on my map.
So what you're saying is we needed to go inside. That was the plan.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
need to get
Yes,
into
we will. If you
this
can do
round.
that, we will agree to listen to your proposal. If you will help us find our way.
Can Katya tell if this guy is being genuine or not?
Roll insight.
13.
A little hard to read. He never stops smiling, and also never seems to open his eyes. As I said, it's the kind of smile that's so big you gotta just have your eyes closed the entire time.
Tell me, does he have red hair?
No, he's got dark brown hair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You're
kind
not
of
being that much of a blatant.
kind of
You
shaven
are
on the.
odd.
He's kind of shaven on the side.
Of course. We will listen to your proposal.
All right. And I'll lead the way. He starts walking down the gangplank.
Katya's really tempted to try and cast Charm Person on him to try and get him to like tell us what's up because she doesn't trust him.
I
Don't-
don't think that's going to work.
Not a good idea.
Okay.
Do not cast spells on the merchants. They are a guild, and they talk to each other.
And they're all fucking crazy.
Yes.
Like every other guild in this world.
Rage
we're
is gonna
following
keep
them.
a close eye out on anything possibly suspicious.
As he leads you to the
Katya's just gonna grumble and go along and keep her paw on her sword just in case.
as he leads you to the through the blizzard, you start to get a bit more visibility. It seems to lighten up just a tad. And he says, "So, I couldn't help but notice that there's that insignia on the bag right there. You are members of the Hunters Guild.
We've done a job or two for them.
Wonderful.
Jeez, it's cold.
Let-
What's your name, sir?
Oh, you don't need to know that. You can just call me Merchant.
Okay. Do you know Tavel?
I'm sorry, but I don't. That doesn't ring a bell. Hopefully,
Understandable. The Merchants Guild is pretty big.
yes.
Hey,
Hopefully,
Levere, do you think we found the one town that Tavel can't find his way to?
It might have had a shop way back, but I don't know exactly how old he is.
Well, I certainly hope
I
that
don't know how old any of you are.
I certainly hope that you are all much
And-
better than the last Hunters Guild that I requested the aid from.
I'm 18.
He leads you towards the Cogston wall. You can see it now. It is pretty big, and it has massive wooden doors, which seem to open outwards, or I guess they seem to open towards you as the merchant approaches and leads inside. The interior is about the walls are like a few feet thick, and the interior is 10 feet across with about 30 feet so I guess 30 feet before before there's too much rubble to keep going. He says, so, I hope these are to your liking. And he says, as you cross the threshold into the wall, the temperature does lessen, and it does become significantly more bearable.
I'm going to have to
I
buy a winter
see.
coat at some point.
Well, I'm sure you'll find one somehow. So, what I need from you is I need you to go through these doors, and he pats on the other set of wooden doors across from the ones you went in. He says, I need you to go in here and find what was stolen. It's a small vial, about 3 ounces, and it is a liquid that looks like gold and smells like oranges.
You want us to go into the city with an unknown curse and find you a small little vial, as you describe, correct?
Oh, indeed. Although I wouldn't say...
And what kind of compensation can you offer for a search this labor-intensive
Well,
with hazards?
what is it that brought you to the island?
I was
We're
told
here
there's-
to deal with this cursed mist and
I was
figure
told there
out
was
why
something
the
here.
ships and the people are disappearing.
Well, if you find what is mine, then I'm sure I could assist you in fixing that problem. He walks over and looks at
Do you
a...
have some kind of collateral you are willing to leave with us?
He paces over to a grandfather clock that's sort of leaning and broken. He sets the hours to 12 o'clock on the face. And he says, well, how about a merchant's handshake?
This is not sufficient.
Really? You don't think that
Do you have like small item you are willing to give us? Like, I don't know, sandwich, something.
Oh, if you're looking for a sandwich, I'm sure I could grant you something, though not right here.
It was just bad example I think of. But you know, like, what's this merchant wearing?
He is wearing cotton shirt and cotton shorts. The shirt is about elbow length. The shorts are about what, thigh length.
Does he have like a hat or an accessory or something?
Nope.
He's also wearing a, I believe, purple vest with gold trim.
Indeed. As well as shoes. Sandals, it seems.
Well, how about your vest? You know, give us your vest. When we see each other, we give the vest back.
Are you requesting to join the Merchants Guild?
No, just, you know,
I can
give
give
us
you a
something
recommendation.
as collateral, you know, to like show us you're serious. We're going in there, potentially risking our lives for you on a vague promise. Like,
I give you my word as a merchant. And he turns.
A merchant's word is very powerful, Katya.
I've been many
Also means
places.
we might be able to get a discount.
yes, and I've been fucked over many times in my life. I want a written agreement.
Levere. He turns to you and says, well, I can certainly give you assistance in getting to certain places that you would potentially visit in the future.
He gives a shaky thumbs up. It's still kind of cold.
He holds out his hand. Is it a deal?
Zeal. Shakes it.
I have the utmost faith in
know-
all of you.
I know I'm probably not the best person to like say this, but I don't feel like handshakes and deals like that go well for us.
Hey, we haven't made any deals with any devils. Only
Dev-
Jewel did.
Devils
And
don't.
We
Devil.
got rid of them.
For the record, devils do not do deals. They do contracts. There is a difference.
Right. Deals is more of a faith thing, I think.
Indeed, it is.
Well, I have some parchment and pen. Let's write down simple. We will go look for your vial, and in return, you will help us.
That's not a.
We already shook the hand. The deal has been made.
All right.
All right. Safe travels.
Trust me, Katya.
Yeah. The doors to the doors start to open, and it's a bright light as y'all walk in. I need to.
Has Shiny said anything?
No.
I think Shiny's on the ship.
No, Shiny is on your back.
I am carrying Shiny as a backpack.
So,
I
Is
made
that the
sure to
dump?
make note of that.
Is that the thing that you told me you were going to do that's stupid?
what?
No, if it was a lightning storm, I was gonna try to cut the lightning.
You're dumb.
Okay, so as you step into the light, you hear the toll of a bell, and the light dims, and the city of Cogston comes into view. Its buildings are wood with slanted roofs that have large chimneys coated in snow that hide shingles. The streets are covered in a couple of inches of winter frost. A few dozen feet to your left, you can see a carriage with a logo that says Gulliver's Omnibus Transport. And a few dozen feet to your right, you can see a Macretian guard looking up at another guard stationed on the top of the wall, who's looking out beyond, and they seem to be talking to one another. The streets are lined with lamps lit by neither flame nor magic, but something else entirely. And the town seems fairly well decorated with tinsels and similar lights on strings, though colored. The center of town has a looming clock tower, and its faces read 6 a.m. There's dark clouds that hang in the sky as snow lightly falls. Various houses start to light up as people begin their day. Welcome to Cogston. The door closes behind you.
Uh,
I see.
and it's active and bustling, and there's people around.
Well, I mean, people are starting to wake up. You see a couple guards around.
You know, that creepy merchant guy set the clock before we came into 12. The town looked decrepit, and now we're in here and it's alive. This is strange. But I assume we should probably find this thing we're looking for by 12 p.m.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go
Maybe
up to one
some
of the
magic
Macretian
thing.
guards. I have a suspicion. I'm gonna ask a guard something. I'll go up to a guard and like tap him.
As you go,
Excuse
you
me,
see,
sir.
as you're walking up, you can see him say, "What do you mean you can't see anything? What? Wait, what do you mean you can't see anything? Well, the morning mist is thicker than it normally does," the one at the top of the wall says. I can barely see, like, a few feet out. It's like, well, hopefully it should fade by noon. Oh, hello there, little one. How can I help you?
Hello, sir. I'm the captain of a crew. We docked outside town a while ago.
Okay.
I just have a niggling question. What year is it?
Have you been eating a bit too much, pre-celebration?
Maybe.
Well, for the next 10 days, it's, until 10 days are up, it's, right now is, 997. Why?
Okay. DM, what was the year when we left?
1010.
Yeah,
Okay. Good to know. Thank you, sir.
From your, studying of Cogston, you would remember that, Cogston stopped, trade, early into 998. Or it was reported to have stopped trade in 998.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna head back to my crew now. I go back to the crew. Alright, huddle up.
Is it?
Yes.
We're in the past.
Figures.
And
What?
I think
I
we're
thought something was weird.
I have a bad feeling that when we meet the people that he sent, they're gonna think that they're on the same mission as we are right now.
Probably. I think this guy has been tricking people into whatever scenario this is, and that is why people don't come back from the mist.
I
We'll
don't know
see.
if tricking is the right word.
Well, most
He
of
pretty much gave us no choice and wouldn't leave us alone until we agreed, so... Seems like standard bullshit to me.
what the?
But like that happened to me when I got my sword, but like I don't think my sword tricked me.
Katya shrugs. I mean, this is just my opinion on the situation. If you want to disagree, but I am frustrated. Let's find this vial and get
Find the
out of
vial,
here.
find whatever it is that Mal marked on my
because we are here, close, like not that far
Lavir.
off from when Cogston went
Speaking
ghost
of,
town,
yeah?
is suspicious.
map. Speaking of, Lavir's going to look at his bracer. Is there
The
is the
center-
red gem blinking?
The center plip now has an amethyst in it.
So I've got. So I have 2 unfulfilled gems now,
Yes.
and there's an amethyst clip now, but it's not blinking.
No.
Okay.
How did that happen?
Well, usually whenever we get into a place that is somewhere in the general vicinity of a trial dungeon, I get a new gem, and then when we get closer, it starts to blink. So
I thought you slotted the gem.
no, they just kind of
Found the gem
appear.
first.
No, the gem just kind of appears, and the flames power up the gem, or maybe flame. It's been flames so far, but no guarantees that it'll always be a flame. I have a feeling there might be a trial dungeon in the mines. And the mines are to the north, I believe, from what I read. So if we just head north, maybe it'll start blinking.
All right.
It's 6:30 now. We've got 6 hours until noon.
All right. So. Oh, I should probably change the
Well,
backdrop.
I see.
Let me change the backdrop real quick. Where? There it is.
And let's see. Okay. So, from what I'm remembering, the colors of the gem do not line up with the colors in the actual D&D spell colors.
I have my own.
Since I have a green one, but
She
teleportation
has
isn't
her own
exactly
colors.
necromancy.
I have my own colors for schools.
Alright. From what I've
This is
gathered,
more
these
of a-
have something to do with, like, schools of magic. I do not know which one is which. Maybe if we find, someone with more magical knowledge, kind of rare here in
Well,
Career.
I had
Well,
put
I
to
feel
the
like-
compass. I
here's the
could
thing.
just, focus on the vial as he described, and hopefully it will reveal us a path.
Ah, yeah, right, the compass. He described it, it's a small vial, it's filled with a golden orange scented liquid. Just focus on that real hard with the compass, and it'll probably take us to it.
hmm So Katya takes up the compass, holds it close in both hands, and starts visualizing the vial the merchant described.
All right. Roll.
Wisdom or intelligence?
Yes. Roll wisdom or intelligence.
Alrighty.
Whichever one has the better number.
22.
Nice.
All right. It is starting. It seems to be pointing towards the center of town. As you are walking by, the driver for the omnibus says, "Oh, hello there. You looking to explore the town?
Oh, yes.
You like a ride on the omnibus? It is a bit chilly out here."
If it's warmer in there, then sure.
Well,
Sure, why not?
it's 2 silver per person, though for 5 silver you can buy the holiday pass, and that one's good for any omnibus trip up until the festival's over.
Ah, wonderful.
Each or for the group?
Each.
Ah.
Reasonable. I've got plenty of silver.
All right.
Okay, as captain, there's, 6 of us? 5, 6?
As you're reaching in your pocket, you pull out the lizard.
What?
The lizard was sleeping in your pocket.
Yeah, this motherfucker better not have eaten all my money.
He squirms in his hands, and for the first time ever, it looks like he's got discomfort. And he starts to...
I squeeze him.
He goes... He vomits onto the snow. several things partially digested. There's the cards. There's the card corners from the deck. There's a couple gold coins, a platinum coin. There's various chunks of wood and several mostly digested organic matter.
Ew.
That's nasty.
I check the rest of my coin purse to make sure this fucking thing didn't eat all my money.
No, the only coins missing are the ones that were just coughed up.
Okay.
Hey, Lavier, maybe
Razor,
pick
you've
up
got-
the card pieces too, just in case.
Yeah, Razor, you've got prestidigitation, right?
Huh? No?
Oh. Yeah.
Do you have a doggy bag?
I am so sorry, Mr. Bus Driver.
Ugh.
Sushi, could you pick that stuff up while I pay for us?
Why do I have to do it?
Because you've got disease resistance.
Do you think he's infected?
No, but tummies are gross.
I don't have acid resistance.
Oh well, it should be washed away by all the snow. I go ahead and since there's 5 of us, I hand over 25 gold
Gold?
or 25 silver, 25
Okay.
silver.
I'll pick up the things
That's-
and then I'm gonna hand the coins to Shiny.
He ignores them.
Aw.
Great, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this thing here now.
As you're... Shiny is looking around, but his face is extremely bored.
It's just very sad.
Yeah. Because,
Welcome to McCreer, a mostly a mostly non-magical kingdom.
yeah.
It should be fairly easy for us to find any magic around here, though.
Yeah. So, the omnibus driver hands you 5 cards which have the same logo, Gulliver's Omnibus, and
Goddamn omnibuses.
omnibuses are great. Now, normally we'd only be able to fit about 4 people inside, but because 2 of y'all are a little smaller than the average clientele, I bet you could squeeze in there fairly comfortably. As he opens the omnibus for you, it's a soft carriage inside. There's bench seating. It is warm. And the lights this time are lit by oil lamps instead of the non-magical but non-flame lights that the rest of the cities are lit with. So, where are you headed to?
The central town square, please.
You were coming in a bit quiet.
The town square, please.
All
In
right.
the center.
You, alright then. He, climbs back on board and, gets the reins and starts getting the horse to move, walking down the snowy road towards the town center, and he says, So, y'all, come for the solstice celebration? Starts at midnight. Got amazing fireworks.
Little bit of that, little bit of business.
Oh. It always sucks doing business on, the holidays.
Yes, we were sent to find a very special gift for a client.
Well, 'tis the season.
And while we're here, I'd like to check out the mines if we can.
Oh, sorry, the mines are closed.
Darn.
Yeah. It's, rough. They're also... All of the workers are undergoing maintenance right now, and and Feel sorry for
Was there
the.
a collapse or?
Oh, what? No. It's just routine maintenance. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay then.
you're not from McCreer, are you?
Oh no, I'm from Vistar, Fatio.
Oh, well. No.
We're from out of town, yes.
No. Our mines, they're, operated by automatons. They're like people, but metal, and, well, they just do work. So not like people.
Interesting.
Do they have souls?
Nope.
Have you checked?
Me personally? Well, I mean, I don't know how a soul would go in there. It's, we don't exactly have magic on these parts.
Yeah, but sometimes souls, just find their way into weird things.
Well, not that I'm aware of. The, the whole place is, usually has a smooth operation, but, I think that, they're doing the maintenance. I'm hoping the kid gets done before, the celebration starts. It would suck to have your work extend into the solstice tomorrow.
One last question before we get to the center. Are you Gulliver, or is that just the name of the company?
No, that's just the name of the company.
Okay.
Gulliver is sadly no longer with us. He passed away about 10 years back.
Shame.
Yeah. But, he saw the...
Old age, I hope.
Yeah, it was in his sleep.
Hmm.
Yeah. As you're going through, you make it to the center at around, at around 6:15, clearly emblazoned on the clock face. As you stand in the center, you notice that people have started coming out of their homes to go about their day. Still dark before the sunrise. It's still going to be over an hour before sunrise, but that's not going to stop people. The streets are lit. People can go and do their work. There's a little girl walking her dog. There's a fountain in the center. And in it, you can see two odd figures, both mongrel folk, being odd, but nobody seems to notice. The compass, however, seems to be pointing towards the clock tower.
I see. What do you think, Captain?
Hold on.
I don't like this place. It's weird.
Okay, well, pretty big clock tower. I'm sure they allow visitors. I guess we just follow the compass till we find what we can.
Alright. Roll perception. As you do.
All right. I'm gonna use a lucky point.
Oof.
That's slightly better. 17.
Alright. As you're going around, one thing you do notice is that as you approach, you stumble a bit. It's ever so slightly, just small bit of a tremor. But not anything too concerning. Just like maybe an inch or two.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As you approach the clock tower, you do find a door at the base. A set of double doors, wooden, very ornately carved, with intricate ivy patterns.
Huh. I'll knock on them.
No answer, though. As your hand is on the door, you do hear the ka-chunk, 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 goo, 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 the grinding of gears and clockwork.
I guess I'll try the handle to see if it's locked.
It does appear to be locked.
Ah, dang it. There's too many people around to try and sneak in. Dang. We'll just have to come
Katya
by here later.
can try to unlock it.
There's a lot of people around, and if you're using knock, that's loud.
Alright, we'll come back
It is.
later.
Alright.
Knock, while it does unlock any non-magical lock, it does produce a loud sound with a 300-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody stands guard and kind of blocks the view a little bit, it wouldn't be that hard to pick up the lock.
You could roll stealth.
How many people are there about right now?
There's two at the fountain. Two mongrel folk at the fountain. Maybe about like... there's that one little girl. She appears to be elven. That is walking her dog. There's maybe 10 people or so other than that in the town square. Just walking to their various destinations. The mongrel folk, you note, they both appear to be mice, with particularly long legs, one of which is a man who is wearing rubber overalls that are black with a blue polo shirt and a hat, a fisherman's hat with hooks through it, that is striped blue and black, and the other is actually in the fountain, sitting on the frozen ice in a pink inflatable tube that resembles a bird. She is wearing a swimsuit that has horizontal stripes, white and gold, that go from that are elbow length and thigh length. One piece. Think 1950s swimsuit. And she is wearing a gold sun hat and with a white sun hat with a gold ribbon and some shades as she's just sitting in the inner tube in the flamingo tube on the ice. The odd thing is nobody seems to notice them. Or
So what you're saying is there's nobody around currently is paying very much attention to the tower.
Katya rolled a 28 stealth, by the way.
oh, nice.
You might want to investigate the lock first to make sure it's not trapped or
Yes.
alarmed.
All right. So as y'all are
20 for investigate the lock.
So, with your friends leaning against the wall to try and leaning against the entrance of the clock tower to try and obscure you from anyone watching, what did you get for investigating the lock?
20.
It doesn't appear to be locked. It's just a simple it's not like a padlock. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be trapped. It's not a padlock or anything. It's just a door with a lock on it.
Okay. What should I roll to pick the lock?
I mean, can you pick the lock? Do you have like
Yeah.
thieves tools?
Are you
Yeah.
Are you proficient?
I mean, I do too, and so does Lavir.
Are you proficient in
Are you
these
proficient?
tools?
I'm not sure where on the sheet that would be on D&D.
It would say it would be
It would be
your proficiency.
proficiencies in languages under tools. It's like it's on the left side of the sheet.
Okay, I see it, but like it's cut off.
Zoom
Scroll
out.
down.
That means you don't have anything?
No, like the list is going like cut off. I can't see all the things.
Scroll down.
There is
Yeah.
no scroll down.
No, on the. I'll check for you.
I don't think she is. I can pick the lock.
Alright. You'd have to roll stealth to try and not be seen.
Yeah, I know I have thieves' tools.
Yeah, we're just saying if you have
23.
proficiency. Yeah, you join Katya in hiding behind the others. You do not seem to be proficient in. Yeah, you're not. Katya, you're not proficient in thieves' tools.
Okay.
Yeah, you're proficient in the dulcimer, the jeweler's tools, the tinker's tools, and the viol.
Yeah, viola.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a thieves tools check, which is proficiency plus
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Dex plus proficiency.
Yeah.
that is a dirty 20.
All right. In no time at all, you just stick in there. You go click, turn, and the door opens slightly. You'd have to
Do
actually.
they open in or out?
They open inwards.
Ah, great. That's easier to slip in.
Yeah. Also a fire hazard.
Yep. But this is old times. They don't have.
This is
they don't
before the
have,
Triangle Waist
sta-
Shirt Company.
Yeah, they don't have. Well, no, it would be the
Is it?
the square vest, the square fancy vest.
Yeah, yeah. This is before the circular vest company.
I mean, waistcoats are vests, basically.
I know. It's waist shirt, not waistcoat.
Ah, right.
This universe is waistcoat. The circular waistcoat.
All right, doors unlocked. Everybody, I'm gonna stealth so I can slip in good.
All right.
28.
All right. As you all slip in and close the door behind you, Katya, the compass seems to be spinning around nonstop now that you're in here.
I guess we're here.
Oh, Katya, try holding it. Try holding the compass vertically.
She tries that out and focuses really hard on the vial again.
Well, it's still focused on a vial.
Yeah.
Just hold it vertically.
As you start to tilt it and hold it vertically, it just has it starts to spin and it's spinning slows until it starts like pendulum back and forth until it points down.
All
Ew,
right,
it's under the.
down
it's
we go.
under the. Is there a basement?
Uh,
Do we see
Probably.
any stairs or any
as
any like patch doors?
As you look at the interior of the clock tower, you can see one massive central gear central.
Gear shaft?
Yes, gear shaft from the center that is spinning. You can see a spiral staircase lining the. Well, I guess a square staircase going up all the way around into the inner workings of the gears, which are very big, very loud, and very dangerous looking with the amount of force that those cogs, springs, and screws exert upon each other.
Be very careful around the mechanisms. You remember what happened to that gnome?
Hmm?
Well, the
What
nobleman.
gnome?
You remember what happened to that nobleman?
I don't remember what happened to anyone.
Remember? We did a whole thing and framed a gnome for murder.
Yeah, he would have done it if he tried.
Reja, I believe this is the first time you're hearing about this.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, we got hired to do a job.
Oh.
But there
We're
don't.
pirates. We're not
It was, a
exactly the most
it was
moral
another
people.
handshake agreement. It
Well, I
worked
mean,
out.
I don't really care.
But
Just more curious.
there don't appear to be any doors or staircases that lead down, only up.
Oh boy. Okay.
Katya rolled 18 on investigating the space to see if there's like any secret passage things, like a knob that shouldn't be
Is
there,
there a
or
hole
like knocking around
that
on the
is
door, on the walls to see
In the
if
middle of the room,
anything's
is there a
at the
big
door.
hole?
No. There's just a gearbox. A big gearbox has a gear shaft coming out of it.
Looking at the gearbox, am I able to see through to the other side, like if there's like open space underneath it?
Not that you can tell.
Katya opens the gearbox.
There are dozens. You find the latch to open the gearbox, the maintenance latch for the gearbox, and there are tons of tiny gears and screws and various mechanisms to basically expand the amount of force they can exert upon each other until they turn this massive gear shaft. The bottom of it does appear to be solid. It is extremely complicated and definitely not the kind of device you want to put your
Hand in.
yeah. That's a quick way to lose
Yeah.
a
Or your
finger.
hair or your tail?
What should I roll to see what Katya can make of this? Or-
Intelligence.
I'm gonna climb those stairs.
Intelligence? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 11.
So this vial is underneath the clock tower, and we have no obvious way to get down.
The gearbox is extremely complicated work of engineering, and you
I think this gizmo is a little bit above my pay grade if any of you guys wanted to take a look at it. But I think this is good clue to figure out how to go down.
I'm gonna go
I
up.
could try.
All right.
We just need to make sure that we do not touch anything important. If anything happens
Yes.
to that clock tower,
Also,
someone's
don't
going to
put
be
your
sent
hand
in and
inside.
fix
There's
it.
a lot of moving parts. You'll break a finger, or worse.
Okay. Okay.
This clock tower, this town, if anybody even notices that the second hand has stopped, someone is going to be coming in. So we need to be very careful.
Sushi, do you want to help me?
Yes.
All right. Sushi went up. Reja, go ahead and
Yeah.
go ahead. You were investigating the gearbox.
Yeah, I was gonna try and figure it out.
All right. Roll intelligence.
Sushi, help me.
Sushi's upstairs.
Oh, okay. Intelligence check. Oh, nice. Not 20.
Okay. You've seen something kind of like this. Isn't the first clock tower you've been in? The town that you got banned from also had a clock tower. And what you've seen from that is that these kinds of gearboxes, they're about 40 years old in design, but they condense a large amount of force into a small area so that they can exert massive amounts of torque, which can turn such large gear shafts, but also they don't extend down from this size. The gearbox or the gear shaft does not go deeper than this box, and there isn't any. There doesn't appear to be anything under it, based on your experience with them.
Right. Levere is going to spend a while trying his best, read -1 investigation, try and see if there's a like trapdoor or something anywhere that he can to get into underneath. Because if there's mechanisms underneath, there has to be a way to get there to maintenance them.
All right, roll. Well, there. Rage would see there's no mechanisms that would be underneath the floor.
Well,
You can still investigate.
There's a shaft there.
Yeah, the shaft goes into the gearbox. Lavere, I'm gonna need you to roll a dex save.
14.
All right. As you're looking around the gearbox, trying to find some kind of
I mean, I'm looking around the whole room, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're looking around the whole room, you get a little bit close to the gearbox, and the edge of your coat gets caught.
Very quick thinking. He's gonna pull out his dagger and cut off the stuck bit.
All right. I'll allow it. So, without hesitation, you slice off the cloth and see it go into the gear, and where it gets absolutely shredded and then spat back out of you. You lost about 6 square inches of cloth of coat.
Ew.
It's square inches, so it's not that much.
Yeah, it's like a 2x3 section.
Yeah.
Hey Rachel, you know mending, right?
Yeah.
As you spend a minute mending, we'll go to Sushi. Sushi, how high up are you going? Because this clock tower goes up and up and up. It appears from the outside.
I'm going to keep going until I see something interesting.
From the outside, it looked like it was about 300 feet tall.
Keep going till I see something interesting, or until Shiny or my familiar say anything.
All right. As you keep going up to the top, you find your.
Also, can someone just off topic from that, but just after Levire's coat gets caught, he's just gonna be like, just close the gearbox.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as you're in there, as you're at the top of the tower, you can see all the gears that are turning. You hear a kong, super loud as the minute hand moves 1 pip forward as another minute has passed, and you can see high above there are the bells. As you're up there, isolated from everyone, your familiar pokes his head out and says, "I'm not really a fan of this place."
And why is that?
Because I can't feel our patron.
How in the world could that be?
I'm not sure, and that's why I don't like it.
Do you think this is actual time travel or some kind of freaky time loop?
You're coming in a bit quiet.
Do you think this is actual time travel or some kind of time loop?
I'm not sure.
I figure it could be some kind of dimensional slip. If we're going to be... I don't even know if it's that man's fault or if he's just fucking with us.
I don't like him. I don't like his vibes.
Of course not.
Yeah. As you go, another ka-chunk as all 4 minute hands move yet another minute forward.
Are we at the top?
You're as high as you can go. The actual faces of the clock are about 30 feet across.
Alright. I'm gonna poke Shiny and see if he's excited.
Shiny has never looked more bored in his life.
Alright. So it's, the compass was telling the truth. Just making sure.
Alright. It takes another minute for you to
I don't
get
like
down
this
with
anymore.
how tall it is.
I'm not a big fan of being here.
I'm not either.
Why is that? Levere says as he's patting his freshly repaired coat.
There you go. That should work okay.
It looks good as new.
I
mean,
think
obvious-
this might be one of those dimensional seal type things.
What, like a time loop?
Lock. Time loop, or you know that place with all the goop that Corvus told you about?
Yeah.
One of like that kind of thing.
Well, I guess we'll see if we wake up at the gate around noon, I guess.
I don't have a good feeling about it, is all.
Oh no, it's sketchy as hell, but we're here now.
Alright.
Have you tried jumping on the floor?
Yeah, Katya's definitely poking the floor around and looking for a trapdoor and like scratching at it.
Roll investigation.
What is the floor made of?
The floor is made of wood.
19.
19. As you poke around the floor, you can't really find anything of note.
Is it hollow?
Seems solid enough.
I'm
Whoa.
going to knock on it. Does it make
Maybe
that
there
sound?
is an entrance to some kind of catacombs elsewhere.
Maybe. Maybe the mines go really deep.
Oh, certainly. I'm knocking on the wood.
It all seems solid.
Does it make any sounds?
It makes the sound of wood being knocked on. It's solid.
Yeah, but you know, there's like it makes different sounds depending on if there's like a thing directly on the other side of the wood or if there's not.
I know, and what I'm saying is that it makes a sound of there being solid ground underneath the wood. I don't know the
Okay.
proper way to
Is that-
describe the sound.
You're just gonna take a few minutes to ritually cast detect magic.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
And
go
then start
do something
wandering around.
stupid.
Alright.
Don't do anything too stupid.
Are you wandering around
Well-
in the Are you wandering around in the clock tower or outside of it as you cast detect magic?
I'm gonna start inside the clock tower and kind of like work my way up around
How
to see if I get any pings.
how long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
Okay. Takes a couple minutes for you to make it your way to the top, but you don't see anything magical.
I'm gonna start checking walls and maybe check some of the stairs and see if anything seems off about them.
Alright. Roll investigation.
21.
Okay, finally, someone rolled the 20 or above. As you're messing around with the walls, you do find one panel right under the stairs that flips open, and you see a series of numbers on metal rods. It's like a typewriter, but only numbers. All 10 digits.
Hey, everyone, I found something.
Oh. Okay. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I was about to go jump in a hole.
There's no holes for you to
There's,
jump
like-
in.
Like
I'll
numbers
find
and
one eventually.
stuff.
You know how they say
Okay,
don't
so-
explore the abandoned mines? I'm gonna go do that.
So you're leaving.
The mines are like 3 miles out.
Well, no, they're in the
Nah.
city walls. I
I
posted.
don't know how big the city
I
is.
posted a map.
Oh,
The that square that's the farthest north. That's the mine entrance. Y'all are currently in the clock
And
tower, which is
Where is the clock tower?
it's in the center of town. The big.
it's that big square in the middle.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was the square or the octagon.
No. If you want to know what the octagon is, you can go to the fields and find out.
I kind of want to know what the octagon is.
So we found number buttons.
Mhm.
Can you give us like a? Now that we're all looking at it, can you tell us what it looks like again?
It looks like if a keypad used typewriter buttons.
So it's just got like
It's got a 3 by.
it's a
yeah.
it's a mechanical keypad.
Yes, a mechanical keypad.
3x4.
Well, it doesn't have pound or star. Oh,
But it
I'm
has
sorry.
a 0.
It doesn't have hashtag or star.
Asterisk.
Yeah. But it does indeed have 0. It's one of the ones where 1 is on the
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 are on the bottom row instead of the top row.
That is really annoying.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I can't do anything with this. Goodbye.
How many input digits does it look like it'll take?
You don't know.
There's no like dial on the front where it types in.
Nope. Just the button.
Just numbers.
Yeah.
I'm about to go do something foolish. I'll see you in the fields.
Well,
Goodbye.
shoot.
Have fun. Start
Yeah.
start now, and maybe within a century you'll figure out the number code. I don't even know if it's a
haven't seen
4-digit
any
code.
numbers, have we?
I saw 12
yep.
o'clock.
Yeah, the only real number of significance I can think of is 12 o'clock, so Lavere just types in 1200.
Quick. It's nothing seems to have happened. Either that was the wrong code or it's waiting for more numbers.
Shoot.
He said the year was 97, right?
Yeah,
So maybe
997.
1297?
maybe it needs the full date?
Maybe.
It is the
Lavere just kind of presses 0 until like a buzz happens or something.
all right. You get another 3 digits in before the thing flips into its the panel flips back closed and you hear as it seems like something has been seriously locked down.
I think we triggered some kind of security system. Let's get the
Maybe we should get out of here.
Okay.
If this really is that kind of puzzle, Silver, be prepared for this to take like 4 sessions.
Oh, there is a proper answer to it. Now you know.
No, I know.
Now you know it's 7 digits.
I mean that if... Yeah, no. Wait, why... If it's 7 digits, why didn't you at least try to put the year in?
Because you had already put... Because Lavere had already put in 4 digits.
Yeah, but we had the
Just
year,
trying
which
to-
is 3 digits.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it needed the I was trying to see if it would like reset so I could put it in, but it looks like locks down. Let's get out of here and maybe
We'll
if
see
this
Today.
maybe if this is a time loop, we'll just come right back.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to those people in the fountain. They seem
Oh, right.
intelligent.
All right, we get out of the lock. I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. You go to the bathroom while Sushi talks to the mongrel folk. As you're going to the mongrel
All right,
folk...
somebody do the notes while I'm gone.
Okay.
I also kind of need to pee.
Alright, I will pause the recording right now. Alright, we're back. So, you were heading towards the fountain.
Yeah.
Alright. The mongrel folk guy is currently casting a fishing rod, or a fishing line into the fountain. The hook and bobble just plink off the ice. As you approach, both of them look somewhat identical, with a brown fur, with a brownish red fur, and a lighter brownish chest. And one of them, the guy says, "Ah, well, looks like someone finally noticed us." And the girl says, "Yes, but they're out-of-towners, aren't they? So, what can we do for you?"
Well, they're not exactly hard to notice.
Well, only if people are looking.
You're not being subtle.
Subtlety is just a state of mind.
Uh-huh.
You're coming in a bit quiet.
And what exactly are you doing?
Oh, we're just tourists. You know.
Tourists in what way?
The kind that visit places.
Yes, that's what tourists generally do.
Wow, she seems very upset. That's not very in the holiday spirit, now is it?
I don't know, maybe it is. You don't know my culture?
Are you looking for the notes where you've written down their names?
No, I know their names.
All right.
Ah.
You don't know where I'm from. Maybe this is the holiday spirit.
Well then, sounds like where you're from is very mean and...
Well, I wouldn't know.
So then you admit that it's not your place's culture then, if you don't even know it.
Well, I wouldn't know. I was locked inside.
Well, that depends on what you mean by no.
I certainly remember very many grumpy people during the holidays.
I remember grumpy people during my holidays too. There was one time where we spent the holidays with a dragon. Well, my brother wasn't there, but I was, with some friends. They're no longer with us. And the guy says, "Well, I was having my own holiday with my own dragon and my own friends."
I want to poke one of them. Are they real?
Which one do you poke? They look as you're getting.
Poke the closest one.
As you're getting ready to poke, they're both equidistant. As getting ready to poke, you have your finger out and say, one says, "Oh, I think she wants to poke us." "Ah, but which one?" "Make your choice." Tick tock, tick tock.
You can poke the girl.
As you do, she says, "Huh, that's another one for me."
Is she real?
She is real.
Can I feel her?
You poke her on the bathing suit feels real. She certainly feels real.
That's interesting that they said they've been poked before.
Or maybe we haven't been poked yet. It's really hard to tell.
God damn it.
I don't know. These vacations always get so confusing to keep track of. That's why I just tend to go with flow. Yes, me too. So, what's your name?
You don't already know it?
Well, I don't know if you told me it yet.
Oh, my god. God damn it. Sushi just turns around. You can call me princess.
Okay, princess. Well, it's nice to meet you, princess. You can call my brother here Time. And the guy says, and you can call my sister here Sage.
I feel that. Oh goddamn! Time. I feel that we will have many things to talk about soon, or maybe before now, but not right now.
Well, you certainly are an interesting one.
I think I understand, and I don't like it.
Oh, what's not to like?
Everything and nothing all at once.
Well, that is a very apt description.
Exactly. It's also an apt description of where we are right now.
No, we're in Cogston.
Yeah. And also we're not.
No, we are.
That's the problem. Well, then Cogston's not where it's meant to be.
I'll tell you what.
At least when.
We're going to continue our vacation. Tomorrow, why don't you come find us, and we will potentially explain a bit more. Enjoy your holiday.
I will certainly try.
They go back to sitting in the flamingo
Alright, I'm
inner
walking
tube.
into the field. I don't care.
Okay, you all see Sushi talk to these mongrel folks and then just beeline it to the field. It's about 6:45.
I'm not like running or
Yeah,
anything. I'm just walking.
Yeah, walking to the field. You're not gonna omnibus?
Nope, just walk.
All right.
Walk right there.
I guess we follow.
All right. You pass by some carpenters that are.
Yeah, Katya's definitely following. She's done with the clock
I'll
tower.
follow. Well,
Y'all pass by some carpenters as the as you follow her into North Cogston.
Carpenters, you say?
Yeah, they're heading towards the. You see them heading towards the town center and begin building something. Later,
They're
a cart.
already busy.
Later, you see someone move a cart of fireworks nearby. As they start beginning to set up the fireworks displays in various celebratory stages. As y'all head through, let's see, it takes about 15 minutes to get there. 15 minutes. It takes about half an hour for y'all to get to the fields. As you leave the buildings behind, as you leave the bulk of the buildings behind, you do see that it's now about 7:15ish, and you can see that there is you see a very large building covered in several wood carvings to the left, and you see a big tent that's got red and white stripes, as well as a few smaller tents around it, a ways away to the right. As you just entered the Cogston Fields district.
I see.
Which I guess it'd be more 7:20 because of between the time you spent in the tower and the time you spent talking to Sage and Time.
Mm-hmm.
That's Time with a THYME, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I got it.
I did spell it wrong. I did spell it wrong the first time, but then you said the sister's name was Sage, so I corrected it.
Yeah.
I got
That was pretty funny. I like it.
angry.
So, what do you do? Sushi?
All right.
Can I discover what this octagon is?
It seems to be a circus tent.
I want to check out the circus.
All right. Are you gonna sneak in or just walk in through the main entrance?
Gonna walk in.
All right. As you walk in, you see a human with a beautiful handlebar mustache that's well waxed. It's a sort of golden blonde with a few streaks of gray in there, and he's wearing a top hat and a waistcoat, overlooking a couple acrobatics doing their routine. Or practicing their routine. One of them slips and falls into the net, and the ringmaster says, "No, no, no! Your timing is off. Everything needs to be in sync. You need to have that perfect thought process. You need to know what each other is doing, where to grab, where to... what's the word? Bah, I can't remember. But you know what I mean. Try again." And he knows you. Sorry. Sorry, miss, but rehearsals are... we're currently doing rehearsals. If you want to watch the show, come back tomorrow.
Sure.
Unless you want to get the premium viewing for 5 gold, we can reserve you a spot at the midnight showing.
I don't believe I should part with 5 gold until I understand the laws of this country that I am in now.
McCreer?
We'll go with that.
Okay. Well, typically...
I'll see you later.
Okay, strange one.
Do you have a mustache?
I do have a mustache. It is a handlebar mustache. It is quite in style this season.
You seem like you belong with a mustache.
I do have a mustache.
If you ever find yourself not having a mustache, know that you are incorrect.
I would retire before I shave a mustache.
He's gonna immediately turn around and walk away.
Alright.
All right. Oh, Sushi. Hey, I was huddling up the rest of the team. I have something to discuss.
Yes.
So, with us being what in the past and such, and that merchant setting that clock to noon, I have no doubt something is going to go down at noon.
Or midnight.
Midnight, noon, somewhere around then. I just think it would be a
What's the
very
clock say
good
now?
idea.
The clock right now says 7:25.
AM.
Yes, AM.
I just think it would be
The sun is starting
very
to
much
rise.
it would be very much in our personal interests and safety that we not be near the tower whenever what goes down goes down. I don't know. Some part of me feels like it's gonna explode.
I feel like maybe we should just walk into the sea, and maybe that'll solve everything.
We haven't even seen if we can leave the town yet.
Walk into the sea. I don't like it here.
I don't either.
Everything's
but
wrong.
We have like 2 things to look for. We've got that vial for the merchant, and whatever it is that Mal thinks is important to me that's here, because she did mark this place on my map.
Which is presumably the reason why your gem appeared.
Probably, like I'm saying, she was probably telling me, or Mal was probably telling me that that there are dungeons in these areas.
Also, we need a code.
We do also need to find a 7-digit code. Since we're in the
Keep an
field,
eye
Levere's going to look at his bracer again.
Yeah?
Is it blinking, or is it still just dull red stone?
It's a purple stone.
Well, right, the purple one. Is it still dull?
It's not blinking.
Hmm. You
I
think we get closer
say-
to the mines?
I say we go into the mines.
I say we try to get into the mines. I don't know if we'll be allowed in.
Well, I think they're over there.
They are a bit further north. They're on the far side. With all this,
I mean, once we're in the fields, it shouldn't be too hard to find them, right? Like, they're not
you do see
hiding.
the building that marks the mine entrance in the distance. With the snow, you can get there in about 10 minutes or so.
10, 20
Onward.
minutes.
Huh?
10, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So 15. Let's round to 15.
Yeah.
All right. As you trudge through the snow, you're not the only one there who's currently there. As you arrive, you can see a figure. You can see the silhouette of a figure, like darting into the mines.
I see. After that figure.
Are y'all gonna stealth or just chase?
Are there people around?
It doesn't seem to be. The fields are pretty barren today.
Let's give chase.
Okay.
Give chase?
And
We can run.
All right.
We're not tired yet.
All right. As you delve into the mines, you smell the scent of earth, and you hear a deep tink, tink, tink echoing through. Go ahead and roll perception.
who? Anybody?
Roll.
Well, I rolled a 16. I don't know what everyone else has rolled.
no,
One second,
I rolled a
I think it's
17.
Okay, I'll take that first
I
one.
only rolled a
14.
32.
32.
Well,
Yep.
All right, Reja, you see in the dim light of the mine's light bulbs, you can see the figure hides behind a corner.
I see you.
The mines are off limits, miss.
Then why are you here?
Doing my duty.
We saw somebody run in here.
That was me.
Why are you skulking?
Ain't skulking, just doing my job.
and who might you be, sir?
He steps out and you see a figure wearing he is wearing a hat, a cowboy hat. He's got a wonderful mustache, a Sam Elliott style mustache. He's got black hair, and his mustache is also black. He looks to be in his mid-20s ish. says,
Yeah, it's the only time a person with Sam Elliott's mustache will ever have black hair.
Yeah.
As soon as they hit 30, instant white hair.
yeah, says, and he is wearing Macretian clothing, leather vest, leather boots, and most importantly, a star on his chest.
He must be. Oh, he must be the sheriff.
I am right. Sheriff Brooke. And who might you be? You ain't from town. And he rests his hand on his gun holster.
We're adventurers.
Adventures. What might some adventurers be doing in the mines?
We heard there was danger.
Well, you know how it typically goes with mines.
Well,
At some point, someone uncovers something.
well, there's nobody that should be doing any mining today. It's a holiday. The only one down here is the one that's working maintenance on the miners. So they should all be shut off.
And
you
just
hear
who is
echoing
doing
through.
maintenance?
You hear echoing through the tink, tink, tink.
Is that
Yes, that's one of them there. I'm going over there to make sure everything's up and up. My guess is just making sure the maintenance, post maintenance, making sure it's still running right. But
Well, if there is something wrong, wouldn't hurt to have a extra group to make sure whatever's happening gets fixed.
well, the thing is,
And my mom's calling me.
all right,
Hold on.
all right.
I-
Well,
I'm sure we can be
I'll be right back.
extremely helpful to you,
well.
Sheriff. I want to use persuasion.
All right, roll persuasion.
$16.
Well, I'm sure you got some enthusiasm, but unfortunately, you could get lost in these mines if you don't stay close, and I don't want to have that responsibility on me. I don't plan on spending my holidays babysitting a group of couple greenhorns, It's nothing personal. It's just I don't know you. I don't know what you're capable of, and I don't want.
Well, we have lots of experience.
Yeah, but you don't know these mines, and that's what matters.
We have lots of experience.
Yeah, but I don't want you getting lost in these mines, because then I would have to be the one to find you.
Oh, we can't get lost. It's fine.
The answer is no.
I'm back.
The mines are off limits to anyone who's not authorized, and right now, y'all ain't authorized. So why don't you run back
What
town
do you
and
see?
enjoy your holiday?
Okay, well, we'll wait outside the mine. Holler if there's something. If we hear no holler, we'll head back to town.
Alright? And if I catch you poking around in these mines, then gonna have to haul you back to the jails. Alright?
Alright.
So run along now. And he watches you.
All right. Let's wait outside.
Alright. Once y'all are outside, he
I'm
leaves.
getting another. God damn it! My dad's calling me now.
Ah, rip. How long do y'all wait?
$5 hours.
5 hours?
Sushi's waiting 5 hours.
But don't we only
I
have until like
admittedly
noon?
dozed off.
What in the world just happened?
Aren't we on like a strict time thing? Don't we only have until like
We don't know if it's noon or midnight, and 5 hours seems like a lot of time to just sit around in the snow.
5 hours would bring it past noon.
I
5 hours
say
would bring it to just past noon.
No, it would bring it to like noon 45.
You said it was 7.
No, I said it was.
like 7:10.
No, it was.
it took us 15 minutes to walk here from the circus. It's like 7:45.
Yeah, after y'all's talk with the sheriff, it's like 7:45 now.
Well, I want to wait till noon.
Okay.
I don't care what you guys do.
All right, Sushi.
okay, you can
All
stay out
right.
here. Alright,
Yeah, I can do that.
in that case I can do pass without a trace on us and we can try sneaking back in.
Yeah.
And I will give you know what, Katya, I'll give you advantage on stealth. And she'll just reach her hand out and boop her on the nose. There you go. Now you get advantage. Makes you extra good.
All right, so everyone's sneaking back in the mines.
I mean, we're not doing it immediately.
We're waiting a while, and then I think we're waiting until the end of the 5 hours of sneaking in.
All right.
I don't want to wait that long.
All right, we'll wait 1 hour.
1 hour. So
Yeah, we'll just get where we're out of sight and then come around the other side, maybe?
all right.
Well, he knows that we're
Walk
going to be
away for a
waiting
bit?
for a caller, so if he leaves and he just sees us sitting outside, he'll know that he'll just be like, "Oh, they're still waiting."
The as y'all are waiting, at around like 8:30 or so, y'all see a little elven girl walking her dog by, and she waves at you and lets her dog use the field, and then continues walking back to the town.
I'll just holler at her and tell her to be careful. The mine's off limits.
I know. I don't go poking around in the
I
mines.
think she knows that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said because Chalktree spoke.
She says she knows not to go poking around in the mines. All right, so around 8:45, y'all go back in the mines.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, reasonable enough length of time that it would be that either he would holler by now or he would have left by now.
Well, you don't know how deep the mines are.
Yeah, but like still an hour with presumably nothing in the way.
All right. So,
Well lit and nothing in the way.
well, it's dimly lit.
Lit well enough.
Yeah.
We all have
So-
dark vision.
Yeah.
Pass without a trace.
All right.
Less an hour. I keep up concentration. Add plus 10 to stealth.
All right. I'll assume you're doing that now instead of before y'all started waiting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right. So, everyone go ahead and roll stealth.
Let me help you all out with it. Add a 38 into that equation. A 38 to
5.
that group still. Well, 15. Because it's plus 10.
Yeah.
25.
Hey,
This
great
is
job,
gonna
Corvus.
keep blacking out. There we go.
I'm a Kenku.
What did Corvus get?
Corvus rolled a 25.
All right. What did Razor?
34.
34.
Okay.
And what'd Katya get?
Well, Corvus rolled a 25, so with the trace, pass without a trace. We've all rolled pretty
36.
good except for Sushi.
All right. And what did Katya get?
36.
All right. All of that divided by 5.
Yep,
Your
so we've
average
got
is 31. Or 32.
Sounds good. Sounds good enough.
So, you'll start to go into the mines, and it starts to twist and turn. There's a couple divergent pathways.
Oh, wait. Before going on, TK.
Yes.
Next time you're able to roll with advantage, you can right-click the thing, and then you can select.
Yeah,
it and roll
I
with
tried to
advantage.
do that, and it like didn't show me the higher result. It like gave me the lower one.
I think you may have hit disadvantage by accident.
No, yeah, no. I know I clicked advantage.
Huh? Weird. Oh well then.
Yeah.
No harm.
Yeah. So, as y'all are going through, I need y'all to roll a survival. Whoever's leading, to try and find your way through the mines.
I'm decent.
Katya has a +4.
I have a +5.
All right, you go ahead.
Anybody helping?
I have -1.
Katya's helping.
Okay.
I'll help. I'll help as well.
You have a -1
That's
to what?
cocked. Okay.
Survival.
22.
Survival.
You're being helped, so you have advantage.
Which is good.
I am 0 in
I got
survival.
21. I got 21 for you.
That's not how it works.
I don't.
I got
Katya is being
22.
helped.
Alright.
So, or not Katya. Rage is being
Alright,
helped.
so as you twist and turn, every now and then stopping to press your hand on the ground to feel like any kind of movement, the deeper you go, the more you start to feel like a slight vibration after about 30 minutes of travel. This is a deep mine. Even based on how far you've gone, like it seems like it could go all the way. It could go like all the way deep under the town.
Oh,
Did anybody else feel that?
Yes, it's very strange.
I felt a tremor when we were up on top.
I'm
Yeah,
it's
guessing
weird.
Around this time, the tinking stops. The tinking that was echoing through stops.
Oh dear.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody stay still and listen.
After about 15 minutes or so, it starts back up.
Okay. Start it again.
Alright.
Mm.
So,
Really hope we're not going to be walking into a situation where there's a horribly disfigured sheriff.
alright. Go ahead and roll another survival as you start to go deeper and deeper. It's going to be multiple survival checks.
Alright, let's do this.
So, what do you think? Robot uprising or?
I have no idea.
My personal theory is Taras. Though it
Oh,
doesn't really
Oh,
doesn't super make sense because we have
24.
one.
I got a 14.
As
I think there's only supposed to be one of these as he's holding the lizard.
the lizard looks extremely uncomfortable and is dry heaving. His face is almost like got a sort of a green shade to it.
He does not
How do you
like
hold the
being here.
lizard, Levere?
Like a burger, obviously.
I was imagining by the tail.
No, he's holding it like he's holding it. Fingers on the bottom, thumbs on the top.
Yeah, wiggles out and crawls up your arm, up your face to rest in the brim of your hat.
We should not have bought the lizard.
I didn't bring him. He crawled into my coat.
No, I meant bought him.
He crawled into
first
Varen's
place.
coat. What was your survival?
24.
24?
15.
It's another 2 hours, and you feel as it's another 2 hours of travel as you're going through. You're based on what you remember. By this point, with all the winding, twisting, and turning, you're probably getting close to where the center of the city or center of the town is, and the vibrations are getting stronger. You can actually start feel it through your shoes. It's at this point you find a pool of blood, and there's and it looks like it's been dragged. Something bleeding was dragged.
Ooh. That's not good.
Do we see a loose star on the floor?
Roll investigation.
This is most concerning.
4. I almost rolled a 15.
The
Dirty 20.
dirty 20. As you're following the blood
Yeah.
trail, you do find a loose star.
Yoink. I'm taking it.
All right. Do you continue?
Yep.
All right.
Continue following the blood trail.
It's another. You start to. The path starts to, like, twist and almost corkscrew down in a very wide circle. Is circling around. Based on that previous survival roll, you're getting pretty. You're probably getting close to where the clock tower is.
Yeah, if you were to pull out the compass, it would probably start spinning.
Yeah, Katya checks the compass again.
How long does the compass last?
4 hours.
It's been more than 4 hours.
Has it?
Has it?
Yeah. It's 11:30 right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to refresh it. It only lasts 4 hours.
Yeah.
Is it a one use a day thing or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
We'll check it next time.
oh, I know what I can do. Levere pulls out his pocket watch.
All right.
What's it say?
It says 11:30. Actually, wait, no. As you're coming further down, it's actually getting close to noon.
See, I wanted to see what was going to happen out there, but I guess this is just almost as good.
Levere.
I think next next go around we should come here earlier.
11. It's 11:59, and you see the second hand tick, 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 tick. At noon.
I have a bad feeling.
At noon on the dot, the ground begins to shake harder and harder and harder. Everyone make a Constitution save to keep your footing. As you hear a as the tunnel is starting to collapse all around you.
Nat 1.
Sushi, you fall on your ass and you are completely dazed. What did everyone else get?
Oh wait, hold on. I rolled a check. I need to roll a save.
What are we rolling? I
Slightly-
didn't hear.
Con save. I rolled a 10.
All right.
I'm
got a
gonna use a
13.
lucky to see if I can do a better one.
You're
That's
on
much
18.
better. 17.
Can't give me some of your luck, Levere.
11.
All right. Everyone falls on their
Unfortunately,
everyone
not.
falls on their ass except Levere, which means Levere and Raja, or everyone falls on their ass except Levere and Raja, which means they're the only ones who get the chance to look up as the tunnel you're in completely collapses. It is painful. A brief flash of pain throughout your body, and your vision goes white. As the world gets cold, and you feel your breath leaving you. As you all die. And then, your vision comes to. Levere, there's something in your hand. And you hear, I have the utmost faith in you. As it comes to, and you're staring at the merchant, and you hear a ka-chunk. You look at the clock, and it's moved backwards one. The hour hand is, or the hand is moved backwards one to 11. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh god.
Thank you everybody for watching.
not
Uh,
again.
You had to be 0. No. No.
Thank you everybody for watching. This was this week's episode of World of Tapir. There's plenty of other stuff you can catch on the channel. Biddy, what are you playing?
I'm playing Oracle of Ages.
Yes. I and Biddy and my boyfriend Scraps are playing Super Mario 3D World. There is also Tabletop Thursdays where Biddy, Chalkfy, and I play Tabletop Simulator every Thursday. The last episode was Depression by Tomska.
Yay.
There is
Depression.
also another tabletop RPG going on that is
Our favorite game.
Chalkfy. What's your homebrew system?
System Wasteland.
Yep.
It's a lit RPG apocalypse.
Yep. Aliens have turned the world into a JRPG.
Not aliens.
I still think it's aliens. If they're not,
I mean, they're there. It's just not their fault.
if it's not from Earth, then it's aliens.
You're an alien.
All right. And I have no idea what Scraps is going to be playing because Scraps just finished up BioShock. So, let's go.
Find out next time.
Let's go
World-
on to the comment challenge. What's your favorite holiday food? I like apple pie.
Pumpkin pie.
I like latkes.
Are we talking specifically with a winter holiday or holidays in
general.
I very much enjoy cornbread dressing.
Off Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin
Well,
pie.
Thanksgiving we also tend to make it around Christmas as well.
And Easter.
I actually like money bags. I actually like money bags.
All right. Well,
What's
What?
money bags?
It's basically an empanada. Like you jam a lot of different meats depending. Like it's sort of like a grab bag.
yum.
Oh, okay. Neat.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say, but good night, everybody.
You know?
Goodbye.